The entire class grows into autograph hounds and crowd the crew seeking their signatures. Bo and Con are swamped by female admirers.
Hi, I like Conrad.
You all like Conrad.
Yeah, and I like Bo too. I like Bo. I like Bo. Michael likes Spice Girls rule.
You said you think you're a hunk.
Pull out a piece of your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely. Ow, get away.
Hey.
A total of 4 different days are spent shooting the classroom scene. A total of 30 hours. Time to move on. The location transfer is welcomed as the school became much too muggy and warm as the air conditioning had to be shut off for the sound department. After the classroom sequence and the film's opening title, we are transported to Dr. Horlock's waiting room. Unused office space at Conestoga Tire and Rim is the location. Only a half a day is needed to get the necessary shots. The waiting room scene is the smoothest and most satisfying to Doherty.
Well, I think we're going to go for space. Okay, we're going to rehearse this. Go ahead.
That's the lines? Pretty flying.
Go ahead, Con.
Mom, can we get a computer?
No, a calculator's just as good.
Completion of this portion wraps well ahead of schedule. However, Doherty's gratification would be soon short-lived. We now go from the waiting room to the North End Water Pollution Control Center for Dr. Horlock's laboratory scenes. This segment would prove to be the most trying for Doherty. The plant managers promised only 2 days at most would be required to capture all the necessary shots. The setups eat up more time than foreseen. Time is of the essence, but the shoot is plagued with lengthy delays. Spurs and Russell's mother shake a leg to keep from being bored in between setups. Doherty reviews the storyboards with camera person Linda Danchuk. The storyboards are hand-drawn renditions of every shot and are vital to the production.
So you may have to correct a bit, eh? You may have to...
Finally, photography begins.
Mark it. And frame.
Action. It's okay, he can stay. Cut.
Oh, yeah.
There is grave concern that a return visit to the plant may be needed. After 2 12-hour days of shooting, only a third of the lab sequence is shot. The production takes a drastic turn for the worst as it falls behind schedule. To make matters worse, grievances are filed against the cast and crew by the plant's employees to the manager. The manager visits the set and confronts Doherty. In a ballistic tirade, the manager states that the production has overstayed its welcome. The manager is outraged by the complaints he's received over the course of their stay and berates Doherty with accusations of propping doors open and allowing entrance to the summer heat squirrels and other wildlife creatures, littering the floors with cheesies and bits of meat, eating the employees' cookies and damaging the company coffee pot. Doherty is devastated. The film appears doomed. Doomed. The alternative is a return visit to Conestoga Tire and Rim, where a vacant office is dressed up as Dr. Horlock's office. Instead of the entire scene taking place in the lab, as it was originally written in the script, the action shifts to another location. Luckily, enough was filmed at the lab in the first place to ensure an unnoticeable transition, despite the fact that the office scene was shot 2.5 months afterwards. A softer, more flexible model of the transformed Theodore is rigged with fishing line. Timing is crucial. The take must be made quickly or the pliable model will harden and another will have to be constructed, which would require an additional hour or 2 of valuable time. Luckily enough, the special effect works on the first take.
Action. It would seem that Theodore and Demetrius have just formed some kind of a bond.
This is not that take.
Fascinating. Willie, would you mind if I kept him here overnight? That way I can...
No, I want him to come home with me.
But I must find out why they're suddenly behaving this way.
Place the responsibility of their care to me for the superior bitches.
A stark contrast to their once pleasant appearance. What once resembled a Nerf toy now looks a lot like something found in a butcher's shop.